Homebrew shop, good morning.
Now, it seems one little luxury that most of us aren't prepared to give up in this credit crunch is alcohol. Just this week, new figures showed a slump in beer sales, with over 1 million fewer pints being drunk in pubs per day. But at the same time, demand for home brew kits has surged. You could say business is booming.
We've heard two wonderful little words recently: credit crunch. Terror to everyone else, good news to us. Credit crunch in our business means people want to save money. As soon as people get short of cash, they look for saving money, and they seem to find our front door. So what they've done is they've increased our sales in the last 6 to 8 months by at least 55%. In the last few weeks, it's gone up even more. I would say 70%. In fact, the way the business has grown, we've had to take on another building just to accommodate our online business. Our beers in our shop, they work out between 23 and 56 pence a pint. That's if you buy the kits. A good quality wine from one of the kits that we do would cost you approximately £2 a bottle.
Schoolteacher Pete Garrett doesn't keep a lawnmower in his garden shed. Instead, he brews his own beer, wine and cider in it. He began using home brew kits, but then took his hobby a step further and became a craft brewer.
I decided that rather than, buying small amounts of beer, maybe a couple of bottles once, twice a month, I'd, create my own, so I could just step out into the shed and pour myself a quick pint. With the money that I'm saving from brewing my own beer, we're looking at sort of between £750 and £1,000 a year, quite easily.
Now, being an Aussie, I couldn't resist the opportunity to sample some homebrew myself. Never one to drink on my own, I invited along my good friend and former tennis champ, Pat Cash, together with TV wine expert Gilly Goulden. The challenge was to taste 3 white wines, 3 red and 3 beers to see if we could taste the difference. First up was the Pinot Grigio. One bought from a discount supermarket, one a premium quality vintage, and the other a home brew.
What are you looking for there?
Well, you could look at the difference. It's slightly pinky, that one, actually.
Yes, it is.
Has it got bubbles in it? Several sips later, and we've made our decision. Or at least we think we have. Homemade, vintage and
the discount.
Yeah. Whereas I am vintage, discount, homemade. OK, let's get the first card.
Da-da-da!
This is the biggest disagreement. Homebrew.
You got good taste, babe.
So Gilly and Pat are ahead after the white wine. Next, 3 of the Cabernet Sauvignon.
I think this middle one is quite horrible, but it could be quite horrible cheap, or it could be quite horrible homemade, or it could be something that's just gone completely off beam in the expensive line. I think I'm possibly going to go with Pat again. I can't believe it. Now I'm going to try going cheap, home, expensive.
Oh well, we've all voted for this to be the premium
nice
quality vintage, all 3 of us, so... It's a discount supermarket.
I said to you that it was, yes, I said to you that it was the wrong colour.
This was only £4 a bottle. What do you think of that?
I think that's a very good buy for £4. It's likeable. You could enjoy it. You could have it on its own or with food. It's great.
Now, this one we disagreed on. I thought this one was the homebrew, and you both thought it was
But if it's the expensive one, there's something wrong with the bottle.
OK. It's the vintage.
There is something wrong with the bottle.
And finally, the bit Pat and I have been waiting for, the beer. All right, guys, we're on to the blonde ales. We like blondes, don't we, Pat?
Blondes, and we like ales. So.
Yes, so we're laughing. We're laughing.
We're looking good.
We're laughing. OK, so the same deal. We've got 3 different sorts here. We've got our hand-pulled from the pub. We've got a discount from discount supermarket, and we've got a home-brewed version.
I've got this 100% right now. Yeah, I like that.
I love that.
Oh, that's a good one.
But you see, we don't know whether the one handcrafted is going to be the best one or the one off the pump.
So we all like this one.
Yep.
Yes.
We all agree that it's probably the pulled beer.
Yeah, probably.
And it is actually...
Whoa!
Homebrew.
The homebrew.
By someone who really knows what he's doing.
It's a good homebrew.
He's very good.
It's a very good homebrew, isn't it?
So he's a bit of a pro, this guy.
Would you know what he says it costs him per glass? 40 pence.
Yeah.
40 pence, and we all like that.
Yeah, it was
drink that, wouldn't
fantastic.
you?
That was very
It was
good.
gorgeous.
Very good.
You'd serve that at home in a dinner party, wouldn't you?
I would. No, I'd just take it all for myself.
Well done, the brewer.